Jay,
Yeah, Dan.
here you go. You get one.
Yay. Thank you so much. Okay, guys. We've been filming we've been recording these out of order a lot, and I have played so many shitty
Game Gear
games,
ones,
and fucking Dr. Robotnik's Mean Machine. I miss all the Genesis ones, and we're re-recording this one so we can do it in 60 frames. And I feel so lucky for that because I actually get to at least watch someone play a good Sonic game, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Though I will say, Triple Trouble was pretty cool.
Triple Trouble's great. For a portable Sonic game,
Right.
top notch.
Yeah, honestly, just for a Sonic game, that looked pretty solid.
Yeah.
It wasn't even just for a, no,
For some shitty portable edition, what was
yeah.
it? Yeah.
It's all, I mean, I would play that over fucking CD any day.
Shit. So would I.
There's a lot of things I'd play before CD.
I wonder how many people still think the whole Sonic and Knuckles Sonic 3 thing was just a cash grab. It's no, we're over ambitious with the game they were making.
How many stupid people are there on the internet?
Infinite. There are infinite stupid people.
Because I think that pretty much sums up,
How many there are?
Yeah. I think that answers your question pretty well.
Yeah. Pretty effective synopsis. Fun fact, they delayed the original release of Sonic 3 in Japan. It came out in America first, and they
I heard
delayed
about
it
that.
because they were going to pack in Sonic 3 and Knuckles as one game that was Sonic 3 Limited Edition.
Huh.
But import shops in Japan were selling so many copies of Sonic 3, they had to say fuck it and release it just like they did in the West.
Wow.
The funny thing is, if you think about it, had they done that, they wouldn't be able to play Sonic 2 as Knuckles,
Yeah, that's interesting.
which is terrible.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I find it interesting, in Sonic 2 and Knuckles, there are areas that, in that game that you can only access as Knuckles, and they're,
Yeah.
little hidden items, and I'm like, is that something that the Knuckles attachment adds into the original Sonic the Hedgehog 2 game?
Apparently it is, because for the
Okay.
longest time I wondered too, and I was
'Cause-
like, they can't have that much foresight, that would make them a Super Saiyan. Super Saiyans are
sick.
foolish.
No, Super Saiyans are gods, Dan.
And-
You saw that movie.
No, that's Puma Man. You're thinking of Puma Man. Puma Man, total classic.
Yes.
Do,
Truly the greatest superhero. Fuck the Marvel Phase 3 Avenger Initiative.
Who gives a fuck?
Puma Man's where it's fucking at, man.
Yes, sir. You know, I find it really intriguing that Sonic 3 has its whole Chaos Emerald system built up on you finding secret rings, not you getting 50 rings and
Yeah.
hitting the checkpoint. And the reason why I think that's a fascinating and maybe even logical upgrade from what they did originally is if you think about it. Oh, I am bouncing higher
Yeah.
each time. Huh. If I just keep
Yeah.
doing that. But in any
I think
case.
you top out. Though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, seems like it. Is because it's not based on your skill anymore. It's
Yeah.
based on your willingness to explore the environment and
Yeah.
do like I just did and see that large hidden ring below me. And that's really cool.
Yeah.
Because I think that's more what Sonic should do.
And honestly, I really agree with that because, Sonic levels always had multiple branching paths.
Yeah.
And that was always something that was really cool with Sonic.
And you got to experience a bit of that when you were trying to get 50 rings before the
Yeah.
first checkpoint or whatever. But you definitely get to feel that more and enjoy that more when it's you trying to find
Yeah,
secrets.
I mean, anyone who wants to shit on old school Sonic level design can kind of go fuck themselves in my
Yes.
mind because, Sonic levels are designed around this momentum-based gameplay mechanic about rolling and jumping and the platforming, but it also, the fact that you have those multiple branching paths, the levels still work perfectly well. They're really well designed levels.
They are.
And they are worth exploring and checking out and seeing all the different paths you can take.
And not only that, on top of all that, they also achieve the cool parallax scrolling and visual design to look really flashy while doing it with the loop-de-loops and crazy background environments and things like that. I just, yeah, fuck anyone who thinks...
Well, no, Dan, Sonic has always been bad. Like, there's never actually been good ones. We were dumb and nostalgic children.
I had no idea you were also Eric. I'm going to fire everybody.
Gigaboot's now a one-man show.
Dude, man, I fucking... Let's do it. I'm just gonna fucking drink too many Red Bulls and do my solo Let's Plays where I yell about... I'm gonna be drowning in horseshoes. There, I said it.
I think you'd have to drink too many apple ales first.
Yes, okay,
instead of
fair
energy
enough.
drinks.
I don't know. Am I doing Sonic stuff instead of My Little Pony? Because that might be energy drinks.
Well, you do gotta go fast.
Yeah.
At least that's what, you
At least
know.
I'll have to after drinking that many energy drinks.
Yeah. I find it weird when people try to make the argument that, like, because, you know, now we have just as many people, you know, making, you know, because before it was, you know, Sonic is all about speed. And then we had people who were breaking down Sonic. It's like, no, Sonic has not always been about speed. Now I'm hearing counter arguments against it, like where people are going, yeah, Sonic is about speed, and these people are wrong. I'm like, like, Sonic is not about speed, it's about momentum.
Yeah,
It's
that's
about
not
momentum
the
and
same
level
thing
exploration
at all.
and,
Shit.
oh, fuck ass. Well, damn. Maybe.
I just...
Oh, that's a total ball breaker. Oh.
Yeah.
I really thought you were fucked there. That was
That was some hard ass shit, man.
nice Christmas colors.
Oh yeah.
Very festive for the month of November. Yeah, November's.
Thanksgiving. I like that it also gives you continues if you got enough rings.
Yeah.
There's so many good design elements in Sonic 3, which of course carry over into Sonic Knuckles.
Yeah.
That just, like, I don't think...
And
Like-
yet, there are things that Triple Trouble does better, which...
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just those little things you're talking about, like, you know, how, like, you're on the spring, you can jump.
Yeah, you can jump.
Yeah.
And I feel like Sonic 3 does get a bit better about that.
Yeah.
A bit. But yeah, no, it's still kind of a pretty common thing in Sonic to be like,
Yeah.
oh my...
And the fact that it fixed that horrible thing from CD where...
With the up
that up dash.
jump attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that thing.
Ugh.
I thought it was the coolest thing as a kid because Sonic's... Whoa. Sonic's legs would move in a Mobius loop?
Yeah.
Which is crazy awesome.
Yeah.
You think about that and it's like, wow, that's visually really, really fucking neat.
Yeah, like, I mean, like, when I first saw that, like, I was just like, oh my god, if I were 8 years old, this would be so fucking cool. You know, but I'm not. I'm a grown-ass man, and I don't think
And
it's
that's not cool at all. Puts
Right.
on sophisticated hat.
I don't know, it is sophisticated.
Oh shit,
Oh,
shit.
Oh.
I got this.
Oh. Like I was scared for you, shit.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
it's like
wow.
watching your friend get, like, gang raped.
Right?
No!
What about whenever I play Adventure Island?
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, Adventure Island's harsh.
It is. That like fuck what people call like the hardest retro games of all time. Like Castlevania is like, no, I've beaten Castlevania. You know, I did that shit without cheating. Like Adventure Time or Adventure Island raised my nuts.
Somebody needs to get on top of that cross promotion.
Right? Adventure Island time. Let's do this.
Yep.
Master Higgins and Finn team up. The dream crossover that I've been waiting for my entire life, even though Adventure Time's only been around for like 6 years.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. I still need to pick up the season 4 box set. It's out.
Oh, do you own 1 through 3?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've watched all of them too. Like,
I think I've only watched like 5 episodes of Adventure Time.
oh wow.
I find regular show more surprising, so more interesting in that aspect.
Oh.
Not saying it's a better show
Yeah.
at all.
Right. Honestly, like early Adventure Time, I don't like anywhere near as much as the later seasons.
Yeah, I
which is
caught
weird
random
because-
episodes and got
usually a lot of people are like the opposite with a lot of shows where it's like, oh yeah, the show was great in the beginning, but then it went to shit. Like, I think Adventure Time gets more interesting the longer it goes on. Like, I become more invested in the characters. At first, I didn't give a shit. I was just like, oh, this is cute, this is weird, it's, you know, kind of scary at times. But like, it's more fascinating the longer I watch it, and I really want to pick up that 4th season box set because, plus those box sets are awesome. Have you seen them?
No.
Like,
Are any of them shaped like the Enchiridion?
no, but almost as cool. In fact, I would consider cooler is they're kind of layered where like the slipcase is like the character, but like the face is cut out and you can see their face, like on the DVD insert under, like, you know, it's inside the packaging.
Oh, that's neat.
You know, so you can see that. But okay, like with Finn, you pull the slipcase off, and then underneath that is Finn without his hat.
Oh yeah. I've seen that actually.
Yeah, and then you open up the case, and the insert with the episode listings is like Finn without his skin, and then like the first disc is Finn's skull, and then the last disc is Finn's skull or brains and eyes, and it's so cool. Like, they do that for all the characters. BMO kind of fucks it up because BMO doesn't have, you know, that kind of internal stuff. He doesn't have as many layers to work with. So the Blu-ray kind of did that a little bit better because the Blu-ray only has one disc, so they always have to like sacrifice. Are we gonna do the skull or are we gonna do the brains? I kind of wish they'd be more consistent with that. Because with
I have a really big head.
oh Jesus, I was really confused by that because I wasn't looking.
Yep.
I looked back, I'm like, what the fuck?
What the fuck happened? KTE. How do you enjoy that in the lower left?
Oh.
KTE.
Oh, Knuckles the Echidna. Oh.
Yeah, because
I
they
forgot
couldn't
about
fit the word Knuckles.
Right.
They could fit Sonic and Tails.
Yeah,
but
but
damn. Knuckles the Echidna kind of fucking along as hell. Or even just Nookles.
Yeah.
I don't
Knuckles
think
is such a cool character.
I really like what he is. Like, you know? Like,
You like Echidnas?
yeah, totally. No, actually, I saw a picture of an echidna, because Bob had to look it up. I was like, okay, sure.
I really
It
thought
is
the story was-
hedgehog-like, but it is not a hedgehog. Got
I really
it.
thought like this was gonna end with like, you know, like I had Bob look up Echidna penis, but then
And it didn't look too great.
kind of ruined Echidnas for me.
Tails is still my
You'd be
favorite
surprised because
character.
I think like Aggro will be like, what does a blank's penis look like? And he'll just look it up.
Well, yeah.
Like thanks
So-
to him, I
that's-
now know what turtle dick looks like.
Yeah, isn't that shit like? Oh man, what is it? It's like hooked or something.
I don't think it's hooked. I don't remember being hooked, but I remember being like the size of their torso.
Holy shit.
Yeah, like turtle penis is huge compared to the size of its body. It's kind of terrifying.
The more you know.
Yeah. There's your educational segment. Fuck Idea Channel. Boom.
Here's an idea. Turtle penis. Holy shit.
It's huge as fuck.
Whee!
Be jelly.
I like how Knuckles has completely different ways to navigate through this.
Yeah.
You know, the interesting thing, only just now considered it. I don't know why. Tails isn't playable in this game because it's called Sonic Knuckles. But if you use Sonic 3 attached to it, you could play these levels as Tails.
Yeah. In fact, I've always played the Sonic 3 and Knuckles version, so I forgot that.
I'm starting to become more and more certain I never owned Sonic 3. Now, I know I played it back in the day, but I don't think I ever played Sonic and Knuckles hooked up with 3.
Huh.
Now, maybe that's just that I liked Sonic and Knuckles so much and didn't know that that came after 3 if you attach them.
Right.
Like,
I don't know,
whenever I go...
that was a pretty big deal they made out of that. I'm surprised you...
No, I just had the game and
that's it.
it was like
You think
attached
your brother
Sonic
put
and... No! That's never
just-
read anything in magazines that told me that.
Wow.
Nope.
Because I could have sworn like even the
I mean, they make a
advertising-
giant deal about Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles playing
Right.
together, and I knew that.
I remember like as a kid seeing the ads on TV and being like, oh my god, like you could connect those, and there was some gaming magazine I read back then as a kid as well. And I'm trying to think of like a gaming magazine that could have possibly been that old that wasn't
GamePro, EGM.
Actually, I was gonna say that wasn't Nintendo Power, because that's the only one I know from back then. So I'm like, what the fuck did I read back
I'm
then?
just listing ones from back then.
Okay. Yeah, I did probably one of those. But yeah, so like I'd seen it in the ads and I'd seen it like in magazine articles and stuff. So I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. I wish I had that game. But I was poor, so I didn't.
Oh.
Yeah.
And here I am like, I know I owned Sonic and Knuckles. Maybe I own 3.
Yeah. Oh look, I got a message from 8-year-old me. It says, fuck you, 8-year-old Dan.
Well, if it makes you feel better, Sonic and Knuckles abused me so hard and then my dad left me, so I kind of blocked out ever liking Sonic.
Is that what happened to Eric? That's my headcanon regardless, but...
that Eric went through the same thing?
Yeah,
It's like, no, I didn't block out Eric. How the hell does that make sense in your head? How do you block out physical beings?
I don't know. Shit. I know a lot of people
That was very
who block
quick.
out objective truths, so... You know, blocking out people seems a lot easier than that.
Does it? I guess with Facebook.
Yeah, I mean, I like to pretend that
Oh.
certain people don't exist.
Like who? I'm just kidding. We're not
I'm
gonna
gonna say, like, no, don't make me do this. They might be listening. Like, well, then again, I don't know. I mean, it's more of I don't want to make it awkward for you because you're associated with them. Like, you know, me, I'll just tell them up front, no, I fucking hate you.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I don't know. I knew they hooked up. I don't think I realized one ran into it. Let me rephrase that. I know for a fact I didn't realize that.
Right. Which is weird, because, like,
Until-
Knuckles had a giant fucking hole on the top of it. Like, that,
No, I'm telling you, I knew they hooked up.
Oh, okay. You
I
knew that-
didn't
you
know
just-
that they went into each other. Like
Oh.
the end of Sonic 3 is the beginning of
Okay.
Sonic and Knuckles.
Okay.
I've been trying to convey that to you this
Okay.
whole time. I know they join and you get to play through Sonic
Okay.
3 as Knuckles. But
Okay.
like since Sonic 2 does the same thing in my head, all that I got was you can play Sonic 3 as Knuckles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I got you now. Because, like, the way you were describing it, I kept thinking you meant,
Like
Yeah,
physically fit into.
like you just didn't
What a
know.
cool flap!
And I'm just like, this whole time I was sitting there, like, trying to, like, wrestle it. I'm like, Dan, how the hell did you not know that those fucking games connected?
I mean, shit.
I'm pretty sure it was on the fucking box art.
A kid could see a penis and vagina for the first time and get it more than you. Which, damn, kid, you're pretty intuitive. You're pretty intuitive. You're not a journalism.
Well, I mean, you don't discuss Gamergate
So-
or any of those.
Yeah, you're right.
So
So I'm
obviously
not a
you're
journalist. No,
You're
I'm not a
journalism.
journalism.
Yeah.
So for some reason that's Robotnik, but if you die here, it isn't.
Huh.
Yeah, we
Wait.
had it glitch out and it was normal Robotnik.
Weird.
I don't get it. I don't know if that's intentional.
Oh. I was always thought, like, I didn't know that, you know, and the same thing you're saying that 3 and Knuckles ran together.
Yeah.
Like, I also didn't know that as a kid. Mm-hmm. So, like, when I eventually got to play Sonic and Knuckles. Yeah, I definitely had to play Sonic. Yeah, when I eventually got to play Sonic and Knuckles, and
And the game busts your balls because it's overly hard as fuck.
well, it's more of just it didn't start off with like a Green Hill like zone. Like it was, oh my god, this audio.
Yeah, so there's that terrible emulation. It'll all be over soon because you'll be dead. Okay, it's over.
None of my eye sockets are bleeding.
Okay, so fun fact about Flying Battery Zone. That is supposed to lead into the Ice Zone. Originally. Originally, this was going to precede the Ice Zone, which you'll remember starts with you sliding down a hill.
Yeah.
Actually,
Actually, wait, I take it back. I didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
I've never gotten that far in this game. I've played.
Oh no, the ice level's in 3.
Oh,
That's how much of a mix-up this is. They were originally going to have a level from 3 that was an ice cap zone. Follow this up. Because you ride down it in a cool snowboard. And in fact, this level ends with you kicking the door off of something and riding it down.
right.
But when they decided to shuffle up the levels, they just had Sonic land on a snowboard.
Huh.
Kind of random.
Right.
Like somebody just left their snowboard. Oh my god.
Fuck.
Yeah, this is where I start dying a shitload in
Okay.
Sonic and Knuckles. So as a kid, it never bugged me that it didn't start out in a non-Green Hill Zone type thing. And the reason why is I thought that was really neat and made it stand out.
Right.
Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, only fucking Knuckles can get that shit? Assholes.
Well, I mean, sure, Tails could too.
I can't play as Tails. All I have is Sonic and Knuckles.
If you played Sonic 3 and Knuckles, you'd be able to play as Tails.
Well,
and you'd be
fuck
invincible
you.
with lightning and shit.
Fuck you, asshole.
Yeah, honestly, like these levels in Sonic have always whipped my ass. Like,
Yeah,
even-
me too.
I think
Which
this
is
the
why it's
reason why-
insane that it's level 2.
Oh god. Like I'm scared for you in these levels.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
gut wrenching at times. At least they have they're nice enough to give you a flame shield.
Right?
We haven't done this yet, have we?
The
No, we
bo-
did
yeah,
once.
Yeah, we did
Okay.
one. Yeah. I always thought this bonus stage was weird.
It
But
is.
you know what I'm glad though? Is that this is not just recycle the fucking bonus stage from Sonic 2. Because so many Sonic games.
You mean
like-
Sonic 4?
Sonic 4, Oh shit, what was the other one that did it? Oh, so many freaking Sonic games have reused that.
Well, it was the coolest. Well, to be fair, it was deemed cooler overall.
Oh god.
Because what?
I just remember this. Wait till you get to the bonus stages in Lost World on the 3DS.
No, and fuck you.
Oh my
I
God.
think I already did.
Oh, it's gonna be so
I'm
delightful.
trying to remember what it was.
Especially like, you know, whenever like you can't really move your 3DS around because
Oh
you
god
have the
damn it,
capture
that thing!
hardware.
That thing! Fuck that thing! Those motion controls were terrible!
Yeah.
What is their fucking deal?
Well,
What were they thinking?
it's a Sonic game and it's not allowed to be good. Past was this like 1995 or
Four.
something? 4?
4. Both 3 and Sonic and Knuckles came out in 94, it turns out. I had no idea.
I thought they were the same year, but I wasn't positive.
So this is the Mega Man X5, Mega Man X6 of Sonic games. But the difference is both of these are really good. And both X5 and X6 are terrible.
Never played them.
Lucky you.
Yep. I have a, like, I feel weird because like I've never like I like Mega Man. I have not played proper Mega Man installments.
Wait a second, I'm Knuckles.
Oh, there you go.
Shit. I can't grab the side of that because it's not a wall. Okay,
Well, shit.
I got this. I do not got this.
You can do this, Dad. I have faith in you.
Bereave! Oh shit!
Oh, Knuckles. They should have stopped making new characters after you.
Yeah.
Except for Blaze the Cat. I like Blaze the Cat, but
Like, as I was explaining numerous times, Tails is cool because of his confidence, right?
right.
Knuckles is cool because of his independence. Like, he doesn't want to
He's
be
the Han Solo of the.
Yeah, he is. Like, he sees...
God damn it! This is a ball breaker.
It is really hard, and I got kind of stuck here before, too. But really, it'd be better if I was just super patient. Also, I just need to hit it at the right time, and I kept falling off because I was trying it at the wrong time.
Right.
But, yeah, he is the Han Solo.
Yeah. I can appreciate that.
I can, too.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out, like... I don't know. I don't feel like anyone else was necessary.
Oh, yeah, I'm not saying necessary. It's just I don't mind certain characters. Like I liked Blaze the Cat. I wish he played different from Sonic though. That was my one.
Wasn't
thing.
Blaze a she?
Did I say he?
Yeah.
Oh, she.
Okay, I was like, maybe I'm not remembering this right. It's been a long time.
No, yeah, Blaze is definitely female, but
Okay. Shit! I thought that was this one.
which is weird because like Blaze's backstory is completely fucked thanks to, well, Sonic. You know what they've done with her in the Sonic games. Because I think like 06, they completely rewrote.
What did they do to her in the Sonic games? Oh, they fucked her.
No, that's what the fan art does.
Oh, you're right.
Ugh.
Earth.
You know, I have done a pretty good job of not actually seeing any terrible Sonic fan art.
I can see why Bob had so much trouble with this before.
Yeah.
This is really fucking hard. I try my best. But then I try my best to not look at any Sonic fan art.
Right.
But then I played Freedom Planet. Oh my god. I don't get you. Okay.
You know, though,
I don't know.
At least the Sonic fandom isn't anywhere near as bad as the My Little Pony one. We could what?
Bullshit.
Okay, if I go to Google and I type in a Sonic character's name, Google will not immediately like fill in the predictive search with R34 for every character.
Okay, well, there are a lot of Sonic characters.
Yeah, I don't think it was looking up R34 Big the Cat. Please don't prove me wrong, Dan.
I need this. I need this. I'm but a man. I don't Do you just not? Do I hold?
Jesus Christ,
oh my
like, maybe
god!
you're supposed
1
to-
second.
yeah.
I just hold. No,
Yeah.
I just hold left and right. It doesn't matter what my timing is. I just hold left and right. I forgot that it took me forever to learn that as a kid too, because that doesn't make sense.
Right. I like how that thing has like a freaking Gundam launcher on it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I am trying to remember if that was invented in 2 or 3. Oh shit, that's a one-hit kill. Whew. I can get crushed by it, and then I would have to redo all that. Oh hey, look, more climbing. Knuckles away! Sonic's a bitch!
Right,
Also, Knuckles has a really alternative way of not just being stuck on the ground. Like, in some ways, he has more ability to climb to elevate himself than Tails.
Huh.
Because Tails couldn't just stay up here.
Right.
And if it's an especially high area, Tails couldn't get that high either. He can only fly so high.
Correct.
So, I think that's another reason why Knuckles is especially important.
Yeah. Like gameplay wise, definitely he adds a good bit.
What the fuck? It didn't hit me the first time.
Right?
Some
That was
bullshit.
weird.
Well,
Oh, shit.
that was long lived.
Right.
Whee!
Oh fuck.
Man, fuck you, buddy. I've seen what you do. You ain't shit.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that those missiles broke the floor.
Yep.
That's neat.
It is weird, actually. It takes a while for you to realize that's what you need to do.
Right. I would imagine
'Cause
like,
it
if
only
you didn't
breaks the
know,
f-
like that would frustrate the fuck out of you. I mean, because I've never been to this level.
Shit.
Like as much as I love Sonic, you know, I mostly played that's one of the coolest bosses I've ever seen in a Sonic
Yeah.
game.
This whole level actually spends its time trolling you because there are like no fewer than 6 of these in the level.
Right.
The first one explodes and hurts you.
Huh.
Or actually, no, the first 2 are rings, a tiny amount of rings. The third one explodes deadly enemies. And then this one's finally the boss.
That's
Shit. Yeah, that thing's that game never made sense to me.
right.
You need to hit jump as soon as it hits the ground, and then it'll bounce and spawn an item box. And it doesn't even matter if you're next to it. Which is weird. I don't get that. I never got that. I mean, it's neat. It just doesn't make a ton of sense.
Right.
The music in this game's really good.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa.
Well, I mean, it's a Sonic game. I'm used to them having great music.
CD.
Didn't CD have like 2 different soundtracks?
It did, and like people stand by one or the other. and really vehemently defend one or the other. I think there are like 2 good tracks on both soundtracks combined.
Right. like which one had like? Didn't one of them have like a really crazy Robotnik theme?
Yes, in fact, that video is still good. We have the quick play of Sonic CD where it's me, Bob, and Eric.
Is that
and
from Japanese or English?
English, and I subject them to that, and they're like, "What? What the hell? This is so creepy!" And Bob's like, "Why is he laughing?" Because he does that weird dimension. Whoa, 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 whoa. And it's like playing really deep, disturbing music.
Right.
This scared the shit out of me as a kid. Also, because like, okay, so there's this thing earlier Sonics did, but like Sonic 2 didn't, where Robotnik's invincible during a set period of time.
Okay.
So in Sonic CD, at first you can't damage him, and it's for a really long time. That scared the shit out of me combined with that laughter. I'm like, why won't he die?
Huh.
Scary shit.
Yeah. I just remember like, that Robotnik theme was fucking creepy as hell and crazy. And I remember that and, Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom was just one
Sonic
of the best.
Boom's great.
Yeah. Like, if you hate Sonic Boom, you hate America. Just saying.
They have a completely different theme in Japan.
And it's nowhere near as good.
Yep.
Just saying it right now.
I mean, that's just true.
Oh, you're actually supposed to let that thing usually.
Weird, because it looks like,
Right?
like the spiders from 2.
So about how this this level trolls you.
Yeah, it's taking all these Sonic tropes and just throwing them in your face, like tricking you with what your expectations of a Sonic game is.
Right? That's actually kind of neat. Like I'm having a newfound appreciation for this.
I mean, what was it? I really skimmed over it in that first level, but it also kind of does a similar thing. Oh yeah, you only need 20 rings to unlock the bonus stage in this.
Oh, neat.
Because it's just a bonus stage to get a 1-up anyways.
Yeah.
Like, so whatever, who cares? But in the original Quick Play me and Bob did, we were pointing out how many different new mechanics there are in Sonic and Knuckles, like for that first level. And how it just really defies your expectations of a Sonic game.
Yeah. Oh, have we, I don't think we've clarified in this if this is one of, is that a goal? I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, if you stay on them long enough, they turn into goal, and then you're forced to leave.
Oh, son of a bitch. Something I don't think we actually mentioned in this is that this is one of many quick plays that we are redoing because of the 60 frames per second thing
that
happening.
YouTube unlocked after we recorded something like 26 videos.
And this was originally you and Bob doing this one, right?
Yes. It was originally me and Bob. I will basically speak for Bob. Bob agreed with me that this game's a ball buster on purpose because it's supposed to come after 3. Right. I mean, look at this.
Yeah, that's...
You wouldn't get that in a normal Sonic.
Yeah.
Something where you have to spin dash or you'll be crushed.
Right? That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, this starts out like end of Sonic hard.
Yeah.
Which is really interesting, but as a kid who may not have even owned Sonic 3,
right?
Fucking, what a ball buster. Yeah. I remember me and my brother got to the end like once.
God, this is... Yeah, this is pretty fucking balls to the wall difficult for a classic
level
Sonic.
2.
Yeah, level 2. Like, honestly, just for a Sonic game in general, I don't think there's anything in Sonic 1 that's this difficult.
Maybe
Except
not.
for maybe Robotnik shit.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because once you get there in most Sonics, it's pretty hard.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh. Fuck.
That's a good thing I was stockpiling those 1-ups.
Right.
If I remember correctly, they're kind of nice in that continues will start you at your most recent checkpoint. Not just the level.
Yeah. God, I had no clue how fucking difficult this game actually was. Like, because like I said, I only really played like the first level. And, now I was just like, I'm gonna play Sonic 3 instead. Or like I started doing the Sonic 3 and Knuckles thing. And, so I never really got to see these later levels because I never played enough of it.
Yeah.
God. Like, I've just never seen like a single Sonic game that's just meant to bust your balls so fucking like so hard.
Yeah, if you beat Sonic 3 and you really wanted to challenge, which you probably did by the end of Sonic 3, Sonic 3's ending is actually really underwhelming mechanically.
Really?
Yeah, like it's a real pushover. It's easier than 2 by a huge amount.
Yeah, I always kind of get disappointed whenever a game does that.
I am too.
I mean, like, I don't want a game to break my balls to the point where I want to snap my controller. Because, like, you know, I'm not, like, super elite gamer guy. Like, you know, I consider myself filthy casual gamer, but I still like to enjoy these kinds of games. But, like, you know, when the difficulty is spiked so damn high that I'm just completely fucked. Like, Castlevania 3. Which, that game is... Yeah, just Castlevania 3 is just unfair, difficult. It's not just like, oh, that game's hard. No, that game is just unfair and mean.
Yeah.
Like, fuck stairs. Like, stairs have never been so much bullshit as they were in that game.
So I feel like I'm supposed to do something smart with this.
Right? Oh, shit.
Or just keep surviving, I guess. So about how it really betrays your expectations.
Right? That's... Cool. You know, like, seeing, like all this mechanized shit and these lasers, just... I really want to play Ranger X.
I'm just gonna go through here.
But that game was awesome.
There was a really cool game GameSack showed off in one of their episodes, games that push hardware. I
Really?
thought you might like it.
Oh, cool.
Just because it was like a Japanese exclusive treasure game.
Oh, I like treasure games.
I do too. But I think Bangai-O was the only one I ever played that I didn't like.
Never played that.
Oh wait, Dynamite Headdy. I don't like Dynamite Headdy.
I've never heard of that one.
It's on the Ultimate Genesis Collection. You throw your head. It's kind of like Decap Attack in that sense. Unless I'm just remembering incorrectly and he's not throwing his head. Either way, I remember quite clearly I don't like that game. And that's not some sort of as a kid thing. That's...
I was like, I mostly remember Treasure for their amazing Mischief Maker game,
Yes.
which really needs a port or a remake
or a
something.
sequel.
Right?
I mean,
That-
I feel
that-
bad saying this because I want Treasure to make it, but can't we at least get Way Forward to remake it?
Right? Because god damn. That would be fucking amazing.
Yeah, anything more from Mischief Makers would be fantastic. I almost hit that goal thing just
Right?
now. Wonder
And
how
honestly,
much of this
Way
episode is going
Forward
to be.
would be fantastic.
Yeah,
for
their
that.
art's amazing, and I think that's one of the most
Oh
important.
god, could you imagine a Mischief Maker with Bert's soundtrack?
Yeah,
Oh, you were gonna say.
it'd be incredible. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Hell, that's
Oh, I was gonna say, I wonder how much of this quick play is gonna be this fucking bonus room.
a good bit of it so far.
Oh, yay. You know what? Whatever. I don't even care anymore. Give me these rings and I'm good to go. Said I'm good to go. Let me leave. Let me leave.
Let me kill myself. It's so crazy to think this is the second level. Cause like I'm glad you're playing. Cause like I was kind of like I was saying like yeah I totally want to play some good Genesis Sonic, and then like I saw that you were like you playing this, and I'm like I'm glad I'm not the one playing this because I'd be still stuck on the first level probably. It'd be horribly embarrassing, and I would just give Gigaboots a bad name.
Yes, they'd be like, what sort of scrubs they got playing Sonic for Sonic mode? But no, really, this game's just hard.
Yeah. Cause like this is.
Anytime.
I would say like this may be harder than most.
Another
Mega
boss
Mans.
battle. She's fucking. He's
God.
got spike wheels and.
Yeah,
fucking
right?
torch. Shit.
God,
There goes
oh,
my fucking
fuck.
last ring. Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Balls deck. I'm sure there was a ring in. Yeah, okay. Oh shit.
Uh-oh. Oh god, that's just imposing.
Yeah.
And
It's cool.
This game is, yeah, it's cool.
This game is a fucking magnum opus. Sonic 3 and Knuckles combined as one game is one of the best games ever motherfucking made. It
Yeah.
pushes hardware like nobody's business.
No, Dan, because, yeah, that can't be because Sonic's always been bad.
Eric, please. You need to stop channeling him.
But I mean, he's not here, so I feel it's
You need to represent his opinion.
yeah.
Thank you.
Also,
I'm sure he
Avatar's an
appreciates
anime.
He didn't espouse that opinion. He just said someone on the internet espoused that opinion.
Oh, okay. And then apparently he wasn't explaining it properly or something. Oh.
I don't know. Fuck it.
Right. This
Fuck
game's
it.
amazing.
Fuck everybody. Yes, this
This
game is really. He has balls on the bottom of that. I
wonder
noticed. Those serve no purpose.
I'm surprised you don't hit them for like the dude.
Oh,
What?
I touched the tiny fire on top.
Oh, that.
Well, look at all these continues I stacked up.
Yeah. This quick play ain't got no breaks.
No, no, son. You came for Sonic and Knuckles. I'm giving you Sonic and Knuckles.
Like I said, I'm
Because
glad
it's so good.
Yeah.
You're involved with a good one. We shall
Yeah.
we shall cherish this.
Yeah, because this is gonna be like the only
last-
truly great one I get to be here for.
This is like the last good one.
Like, because the only other one that like I'm really attached to past this, I mean, I like the adventure games. I don't think they're masterpieces.
Right. Anyone who thinks they're a masterpiece is an idiot.
Yeah, and so like I mean, once you get past like this, there's like I like Colors. I think Colors is a really good game.
Oh, shit.
What the fuck?
That fucking
Oh, fuck
that
that.
sucked. That sucked, dick.
I'm glad to continue actually.
Oh yeah, I forgot he torches up
Nice-
before that. But yeah, the
nice flame
continue
penis.
starts me at the latest checkpoint.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
not the
su-
beginning of the game or
Yeah,
beginning
or
of
the level. Yeah,
That's really nice.
yeah.
A lot of games, especially retro games, didn't
Don't do that. Yeah.
And a lot of people will say like, oh, well, it makes them harder. That's what makes old games good. Like, no, solid level design makes games good, and solid mechanics, not them breaking your fucking nuts.
But Jay, trophies is fun. I'm just kidding.
But speaking of trophies, I might actually try to platinum Legend of Korra. That might be like my second platinum ever.
Does it have a platinum?
It has a platinum! I looked
sure?
at that and I was just like, holy crap, there's a platinum here. And the only thing you have to do to really get the platinum that's difficult is beat the game on the hardest difficulty. And I feel with some of the items that are in that game, that's
Yeah,
not...
that'll be a lot easier with those.
Yeah, because... Yeah, I kind of, like, one criticism I have of that game is just how top-loaded or front-loaded the difficulty is. Because, yeah, that... Like, the first half was so much harder than the second.
I saw Bob die a lot of that game.
Bob... Was Bob using items at all? Bob probably wasn't.
No.
Okay, there you go. I had an item that slowly regened my health, so I was never really in any major danger. And that wasn't... Like, that wasn't even, like, the best items I could have been using. Because there are items... There's, like, an item that, like, cuts your health in half, but, like, doubles your damage. So, even with your health cut in half, you're raping
Yeah,
enemies.
you're just totally wrecking house. Yeah.
Yeah. And I haven't even equipped that yet, because I'm just on my normal playthrough. I haven't even needed it.
I like how I do that part like a fucking pro. I get to the boss and I'm like, hurdy birdie fingers! Which is mostly
I like-
because the fucking rings fall through the floor.
Right.
What do you like?
I like how you just kind of turned to the Swedish stuff
Yeah.
there for a second.
Because of that incapable of like being normal or good, I guess. I
Right.
don't know. Okay. That is a really derply drawn robot.
Yeah, I just now noticed that right before you said it, which is, I think it's funny that we noticed that around the exact same time. Like none of
Because
the
the
other
shock of the battle finally
Right.
wore off, and now we're just looking at how I could have drawn
like-
that in MS Paint at the age of 8.
right? 'Cause,
He
you
looks
know,
correct when I hit him.
Yeah. But I mean, God, just okay. We have smoothing turned off, right?
Yeah.
Why do the pixels not look very sharp?
It's probably that Bob's TV is scaling it again after 720p to 1080p. That's probably.
God, that is a
okay.
ball-breaking fucking version of Robotnik.
Yeah, for level 2.
Right? This is a no fucking around Sonic game.
Yeah, it is. I honestly like that idea.
Knuckles came to fucking play.
I like the idea of taking a series like Castlevania or Mega Man and just, okay, so if I remember correctly, yeah, he busts that off.
Yeah.
So he was supposed to land on that on the snow hill
Right.
and then just, you know, snowboard.
Right.
As Sonic, anyways.
Hey, and you were gonna say, what about Castlevania?
I feel like it would be cool if those series did that because I don't feel like any of the classic venues really hit that super hardcore version. Because I don't think Castlevania 3 is very fair.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, definitely not. I would consider like the fairest, most like the fairest difficult level I've seen in Castlevania is like Rondo of Blood's that extra level they added for the PSP, which was super friggin' hard compared to the rest of the levels.
I don't even know which one that is.
The one with the Hydra boss. I'm pretty sure that was added for the PSP. Maybe I'm mistaken, and that boss was just hard as balls inexplicably.
It's been so long since I played Chino Rondo.
Right. I remember that was like the one boss I didn't beat. Like I would get to him all the damn time. Couldn't beat him. Shit.
Whoa!
The thing is though, like Castlevania doesn't have the jumping mechanics for that. Like
For a real-
for like this kind of hardcore. Like, well, I don't know, like Super Castlevania I guess would, but Super Castlevania was relatively easy in comparison to the others.
Yeah.
You know, because the mobility just made it that much easier. But I guess if you
And then you
actually
get
design the
to
level-
fucking
Yeah, this game is full of so many cool things, by the way.
like every level has a cool thing.
Yeah, like the fucking mushroom level had like the little
The-
bouncing things,
And
like,
then the swingy
the
fucking
swings.
yeah.
and like the last level had all those cool shit that we were pointing on, and then the swing in this. There's so many cool unique like level elements as well as
That aren't even super recycled across the
Yeah.
two zones or
Yeah.
the two acts.
Yeah, like I mean, there's so many unique animations because of that, and that's so cool.
Whoa.
Like this is Sonic's magnum opus. Like, I want them to just look at this, and we can make another one of these, right?
Right.
Like, I don't understand why it's so difficult for them to make another great Sonic. Oh shit, another great Sonic game. Oh wow, you're just effed in the A. Oh, there you go.
Okay, I'm good.
I thought you were just permafucked.
A lot of the Sonic fandom, or at least a significant percentage of the Sonic fandom, think Freedom Planet is that.
Well, I mean, people are wrong all the time, Dan. I mean, we don't need to point it out.
I get so much flaming on the Freedom Planet review, I don't even care anymore.
Right?
There's nothing I could do to get flamed more about that game. I told you about that time some dude had like a personal crisis because of my review of Freedom Planet.
That was amazing.
Wasn't it though?
That is you shattered a man's reality because you shat on a game.
See, and that power needs to be used for good, and that's why when I do the Rant is Go, I try to only speak about things that are objective truth and not opinions.
Right?
Because apparently I have the power to unfurl somebody's own self-identity, because I don't know, I'm a wizard?
Honestly, I think people are just easily swayed by well-constructed arguments.
Yeah.
Or what sounds like a well-constructed
Yes,
argument.
that's more accurate.
You know, regardless, you know, of how they personally feel, like, you know, people can be easily swayed by, like, an argument that sounds well-constructed. And I mean, like, it's happened to me in the past, too. You know, and then I go back later, I'm like, no. So, yeah, I mean, so I can understand that. Because, you know, because someone sounds like they know what they're talking about, and you're like, well, shit, it's kind of like when you don't question a plot hole in a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just kind of, you accept it at that face value because it sounds legit. And then later on you go back and go, wait a fucking second.
Yeah.
Something ain't right.
I have
think
no
someone's
idea
full of
what's coming
shit.
out of there.
Right?
What the shit?
It's a
Some
rock.
sort of rock demon. Oh my god.
You were not supposed to hit that. Throw holy water at it.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
I wish I could. What the hell is...
Oh. Okay, you just don't hit it in its rock
Can I
form.
push him? No.
Okay, that's... God. In this game, these levels have mini bosses. That's great, too.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool that Sonic 3 did that. Okay, I should be doing something to that. Because he doesn't...
Hit. Oh, no, yeah, you just have to wait him out.
I don't think that's right.
Hit him again? Nope.
No, he does it based on me being near him. Man, they make your rings go through the floor a lot,
Yeah, that's...
Sonic and Knuckles.
I wonder if that's an intentional...
Oh yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure they just want me to have to be
Oh,
super
wow.
good at this.
Oh,
Yeah, something about this.
this is... Like, you can't really tell if
I
you're...
wonder if I have to wait for him to attack me and be on the left side of him, so that way he leaps off. Because I bet he's gonna jump and attack.
Alright, let's see if that works. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, this is definitely what's happening here. How cool is that though?
Yeah.
Like, that is so not a normal
Yeah.
Sonic thing.
He didn't jump off, though.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, I don't think...
I think that, because why else would there be a hole on one side?
I don't know.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm supposed to get him there and then jump on him.
Oh!
Because that's what did it. I
Okay.
could have knocked him off the ledge. Wow, this is really smart design.
Like, unless you're completely wrong.
No, I'm totally right on this. I'm positive.
Okay.
I need to cower. Yep.
Oh,
there we
wow.
go. Got it.
That's
so cool.
That is.
I didn't just kill him by like beating him a bunch.
Yeah,
I'm
you
re-
just kept like crushing his skull and no, like that was cool.
Yeah, and they taught you through the boss design, like he doesn't flash like he's taking damage.
Yeah.
And kept reconstituting. They taught you that he wasn't taking damage.
And we didn't have to like, as you know, many reviewers and other people on the internet point out, like it doesn't just I suck dick.
Yeah, that did.
Like it doesn't just you know have like a prompt pop up and have like a fucking child going Sonic, Sonic. Like you need to do this. It's like yeah, I understand it's very basic gameplay design.
Thank you, Omo Chow.
Ugh,
You're so helpful.
God, I hate that thing so bad.
You should try whistling over here. You should get the fuck out of this game before I return it.
What was it? I never, like I never having like almost just like turned off throughout one of the Sonic games, and then like I hit like a part where I just, what the fuck do you want me to do, game? I had to turn the little bastard back on.
Do this thing that completely makes no sense.
You know what's weird? It's like there was like one thing in Sonic Sonic Lost World that like it was obtuse bullshit. That's what it was basically. And like Omochao like didn't fucking explain it. Like the one thing I need him to explain the most to me, like how do I kill this random mid-level enemy? He wouldn't fucking do it. I was so confused.
So those torches are making the ghosts go away. And if they build up, they'll just murder me.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Whoa! That
about-
looks done.
Yeah. Yeah, so about how this game has a lot of...
Really cool and interesting mechanics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything has been unique. It's like almost per... Not even like per zone. It's like per level almost.
Yeah.
God.
Oh shit.
Fuck anyone who, like, hates on this.
Yeah, you have to be a soulless bastard. Or just be a contrarian asshole.
So, someone who works for Kotaku? I don't...
Yeah, I guess both those did describe that.
Yeah. Like, I'm not even really, like, a gamer, and... I'm like, wow, Kotaku's full of shit.
Well, yeah, most of their articles are fluff, and then stirring up controversy is the other half.
Yeah, like,
So that way they can be like, oh my god, look at this thing, isn't that horrible? Oh my god, look at this thing, isn't it cool?
Yeah,
like,
like
what was it? I remember listening to a lot of, I think it was on The Biggest Problem in the Universe. They had a guest on who was talking about how, either that or it was Maddox, talking about how BuzzFeed and things like that deal in extremes.
Yeah.
Other viral sites like the Upworthy,
Right.
just dealing emotional extremes of like, this has to be the best thing they've seen all day. This is the cutest dog you'll ever see.
I think
Things
it was
like that.
Sessler had a thing on that once. He called
no.
it the cult of exponentialism, I think is what he referred to it as.
Never seen that video, but yeah, that doesn't surprise me because
You know, like
yeah, Sessler seems like a guy who would also be as impatient as I am about that stuff.
right. I miss Sessler. What the fuck ever happened to that
He
guy?
quit. He's
Wow.
done doing game stuff. He's just fucking done.
I mean, not that I blame him, but that sucks.
I mean, he's done because, like, he's been doing it long enough.
right. It's just he was really good at it.
I felt he was alright. I find a lot of his... I think his assessment of the whole resolution frame rate doesn't matter thing is just horseshit.
Oh, I didn't know he was.
Yeah,
on that end of the argument.
it's weird. Like, he doesn't... Okay,
Now
so,
try-
like,
now
I
try-
like Sessler, right?
Yeah.
So, take everything I say,
Yeah.
understanding that.
I have no clue where you're supposed to go.
It's a looping area. I'm supposed to figure out where the switch is to pull to open that floor plate.
Yeah.
So,
By the way,
I think that's on the left.
okay.
What's up?
I was gonna say, you bringing up the resolution frame rate thing, it and I was trying to remember. I'm like, shit, did I make that cinematic joke, frame rate cinematic joke, off the mic or on the mic?
You made it off the mic, you fucking deviant.
Okay, so that was for my personal enjoyment and not theirs.
I feel like I'm gonna be murdered by these ghosts.
Yeah, those things are kind of a lot scarier than booze.
Yeah, they are.
Because you can look
see
at
in
them
their
and-
eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I
Awesome.
did it. I made it out by switching which way I was going. But yeah, so he didn't really understand the specs on the PS4 and Xbox One. He just sort of looked at it and he was like, it looks the same, so whatever, it'll be fine. They're the same, who cares? I don't even need to use that thing because I'm Knuckles.
Right.
And then when they ended up not being the same, even though he
Oh.
trumpeted that as an important thing, he then sort of changed his position to be like, it doesn't matter at all. And everyone found that really weird and tone deaf for him to be like, they're gonna have equal experiences, blah, 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 it's gonna be great, blah, blah, blah. And then when the Xbox isn't doing so well, like a lot of people think he's biased towards Xbox, I think honestly, he's just a human being and
Right.
inconsistent.
Right.
I think that's more of what's happening there than, oh man, he found out the Xbox wasn't as good and blah, blah, blah. Like, the thing ends up being that the people who... Okay, so, Jay, you owned a PS3.
Yes.
The PS3 definitely did not have the best versions of every game last gen.
Bayonetta.
But this gen, you get that.
Yeah.
Last gen, that was a price you paid. But you got something for that, you feel. Otherwise, you would have owned a 360.
Correct. The games that they were developing exclusively for the PS3 appealed to me way more than the games that were exclusively developed for the 360.
So the frame rate difference and the resolution difference ultimately overcame that
Yes.
to you.
Yes.
So that's the thing. If that's your argument, then that's fine. But you
Right.
can't fucking sit there, like, and tons of people on the internet do this, and pretend that it doesn't exist, that there's no difference, that it's not perceivable, and that it doesn't matter. It does matter. You've
Yeah.
made a sacrifice. You can't just pretend it doesn't exist because you've now made that sacrifice.
Yeah.
Like, for me, it was not paying to play games online.
That was also a
And
big
to have
factor.
a bit more lax of DRM on digital stuff. Unfortunately, this gen, neither is really offering that, so it comes down to quality of console and the games.
Right.
And I feel like eventually Sony's gonna be at a point where it's just gonna pay dividends. Like, they're just gonna have way better games. As it currently stands, I think Microsoft's done a better job so far.
Okay. I just know I'm getting LBP3 in like a month, so
Yeah.
Like, like the PS4 is already won in my mind.
Yeah. And that's completely fair because you can probably get more out of that than any Xbox One game.
Probably. You know, and even if there were one, I mean, the likelihood that I would like that game, because, like, you know, and I'm not trying to shit on Xbox gamers, but, like, the games that Xbox tends to, you know, have for exclusivity are, you know...
Sort of dude bro things.
Yeah, like shooters and, like, Western RPGs, you know, Fable. And just neither of those two things really appealed to me. And, yeah, like, Sony brought, like, a lot of creativity last gen, a lot of diversity last gen. And I'm expecting that this gen again. Like, I don't think that they're gonna disappoint me, because, you know, I mean, this time they even have the easier to program for
platform. Yeah. And, you know, the more powerful one, which is nice.
So, you know, I imagine that combined with, you know, the creativity of their studios, I'm hoping that poor game sales doesn't scare them away from making those kind of unique games like they did before, because that would be a crying fucking shame. Like, I might actually cry over that, because they were doing really cool, unique stuff. You know, like Little Big Planet, you know, was amazing. Mod Nation was really good.
Warhawk.
Warhawk, oh my god.
Warhawk was so good.
Too bad Starhawk kind of sucked balls, but whatever.
Yeah, which, you know, I'm always up for having a discussion as to why.
Like right now, or?
Sure, like, why do you think Starhawk sucks so much?
Well, the single player was pretty half-baked, because, you know, they were just trying to, well, it needs a single player, you know, because the Warhawk didn't have a single player, and they probably, I don't know, it felt like, you know, like, they felt it needed that to make it a more complete gaming experience. And they did that, and then, so that was fine.
So what didn't you like about the single player? Like,
oh god, it was just...
What about it stood out to you as, like, lacking?
It just... Honestly, it's been so long since I played it now, like, I can't remember
that's fair.
specifics. It was just... I just never... I mean, it was entertaining, but it just wasn't a very fulfilling experience as far as, like, a single-player campaign goes. Like, yeah, I felt like I could have been playing, like Resistance 3, I thought had a really good single-player campaign. Cause,
that was fucking incredible.
Yeah, because, you know, it had a lot of interesting elements, a lot of cool level designs, and with Starhawk, they didn't really have interesting level design, because the level designs had to accommodate both ground combat, mech combat, aerial combat, tank combat. You know, it had to, you know, you didn't get, like, really cool, diverse levels, you know, that had, like, their own unique elements to them. So there was that. Like, it just felt very slapdash, basically. Like they just took these multiplayer elements and then built a single-player campaign around them.
Yeah.
There was that disappointed me, and then the other... God damn, that's closing really fast.
Yeah, I'm dead anyways.
The other thing that really disappointed me was the multiplayer was unbalanced as fuck. Like, if anyone had had any kind of time to play it before you did, like, they just had so many more buffs than you, and it made the game pretty much unplayable if you were new. And, you know, Aggro and I jumped in to the multiplayer, like, 2 weeks late, you know, because, we were doing the single-player stuff, and, you know, him and I got together, like, hey, let's do the multiplayer. And like, yeah, because, you know, Warhawk is the only multiplayer game that I was really passionate about. And so when I got the Starhawk and I got to play that, it was, you know, seeing how unbalanced it was killed it for me, because that was the big appeal of Warhawk. Was
that pretty much everyone with every weapon is really enabled. Yeah,
like, even when they added those new downloadable maps in Warhawk, they would add, like, a new vehicle that was unique to that map, which completely changed how you played that map, and it didn't throw off the balance of the game. Because even when they added in new things like the jetpacks and things, like, it never threw off the game's balance. It was always making the game more balanced, more interesting, you know, made new ways to play it.
Yeah, you can now repair vehicles thanks to the wrench.
That was insane. That was fantastic.
Wasn't it, though?
You know, and Starhawk it didn't have those elements, and it was just, like I said, just, you know, it took this ridiculously balanced system and made it to where it pandered only to the people who pumped a shit ton of free time into it and did not, you know, cater to a more casual audience at all.
Or really even hardcore people, because hardcore people want just a balanced game.
Yeah, it's just, it only
It ended up-
catered to the people who had a shit ton of free time at the beginning of the game's release. So all these people had all these buffs and power-ups and shit, and it just, like, I'm not sure when the hell that became a thing in multiplayer games.
Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 1.
But I thought that had good multi. I don't play Call of Duty, so.
Well, it balances it pretty well in that the weapons are relatively balanced, but you do get buffs and attachments and all sorts of
Yeah.
things for putting more time into it.
Okay, because, it's just.
But if you were good, you could start out with just the default things it gives you and be fine.
But yeah, like, Aggro and I were heartbroken. Like, we played it once for, like, 2 hours, and it was very apparent what was going on, and just how they just completely missed the mark. Like,
Yeah.
it's so weird to think that was the spiritual successor to Warhawk.
Yeah, and it's really sad because...
And I was so excited about the game. Like there were a few games last year that I was as excited about as Starhawk.
Yeah, it really pitched itself as the thinking man's third-person shooter.
Yeah.
Because of all the turret defense stuff.
Yeah.
You thought it would be even more strategic than
Yeah.
than Warhawk, but it really wasn't.
And like I thought the mech element was gonna add this whole new layer, which it does, but what you lose, like what they removed, just
was the importance of a
Yeah.
normal standard unit.
yeah, and it just
Because there weren't turrets anymore that were for anyone to use that could
yeah, that's
take
too.
down a mech, take down a powerful vehicle unit.
Right.
Speaking of which, if we did a Warhawk for the New Year's thing.
Warhawk sounds fantastic to me.
Me too.
I'm always down for more Warhawk. I mean, there's not going to be a lot of people on the servers, so hopefully we can get
Well,
enough people
the
to-
servers are down.
Oh,
Warhawk's down forever.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that happened a while ago.
Yeah, I know fucking Resistance 3 is already down, which is insane.
A little bit.
Also, okay, Resistance 2's multiplayer campaign,
Co-op.
co-op campaign.
Yeah.
Can you
No.
play that on LAN? No, fuck.
Yep. Fuck is the exact right word.
God, because that was the only good part of that fucking game.
Yep. Your disc is useless. Useless.
It's useless.
It's useless.
It's
It's
old.
without youth. It's ancient. It's bullshit. Throw it away. Burn it, just like old people. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here, so I think we're gonna cut it off.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So this game is a masterpiece, though a little slightly confusing one.
Yeah, right now it's being weird.
Yeah. Warhawk is also a masterpiece, and Starhawk was the biggest disappointment of a Sony exclusive sequel since Resistance 2.
Yeah. Before we go though, last comment.
Right.
Did you no, I'm pretty much the only person in this friends group who watches shitloads of development talks.
Yeah.
Ted Price owned up for being the cause of everything wrong with Resistance 2. It was because he was being too tight-handed with how he was handling development. He actually he was the guy who said take out the weapon wheel. He was the guy who also came up with the big monster sort of thing. He completely owned up in a developer talk about like that game flopped, and the reason why all the reviewers were criticizing everything that I said.
The thing
Everything
is,
that I
though,
affected.
like so many reviewers get that game such high scores. That's the thing that
Yeah.
kills me. Like that game has so many high scores that like the fact that like those scores were pretty comparable to Gears of War 2.
No. Gears of War 2 was like 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. That was more like 9, 9, 9, 8, 9.
Yeah, okay.
But you're right. It is still like super positive. And then we played the game and we're like, this fucking sucks.
And the fact that Burning Skies has lower scores, like the fact that like Burning Skies was critically panned, and it is a far better game.
Okay, well, here's the thing. You ready? Here's the secret. Mm-hmm. Reviewers are shitheads.
Yeah.
Yeah.